7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Some of the drier weather that we've been seeing will be wrapping up in a few hours. We're seeing some light precipitation starting to move in, but there will be more on the way. And we have the atmospheric river to thank for that. It's another one. We saw a similar one last weekend, but this one's a little bit weaker and with a little bit less moisture. So you can see just that river of moisture pointing towards areas along the coast. And so we will be seeing some of that moisture in our area. And so that will set us up for a little bit more of an active pattern where we start to see more of that mountain snow and mainly a valley rain snow mix throughout tonight and tomorrow. And that precipitation chance will really continue all the way through Monday. So here are some of the things we're looking at. We've got a variety of different precipitation to look at. So we have possibly some freezing rain in eastern Oregon and extreme southwest Idaho. Valleys, we may start out with a little bit of a snow and then switch to a rain snow mix. And yes, we are talking about more mountain snow. And along with that snow, we do have some avalanche risks to consider because we have a lot of that fresh, wet, heavy snow. And so all of that builds in a little bit of those weaker layers. So excuse me. So since we're talking about the freezing rain and that could pose some trouble for you driving, I just want to point out where some of that might be. We talked about that being in eastern Oregon, Ontario. You do look to be in the clear, but areas to the north of there, like Huntington, do look to see a little bit more of that model agreement where we have some of that freezing rain. And then areas to the south, extreme southwest corner of Idaho, south of the Owyhee Mountains, do look to see some of those chances as well. So just keep that in mind. And so part of the reason that we have this winter advisory in place is because of those freezing rain chances. So we have two different reasons for the winter weather advisory. Some of that is going to be snow, about 1 to 3 inches in some of the mountain valleys, and then 3 to 6 inches above 5,000 feet. And then the alert that is in Oregon is because of that, of the ice chances, the freezing rain chances. So definitely be careful driving. Here's some of these snow totals that we are expecting all the way through Sunday. You can see some of those getting a little bit to the higher end. McCall expecting a little bit of more of the high end comparatively for some of the ski areas. And we are seeing some of that moisture starting to work its way in now in the form of some light snow showers. So that will continue to build as we go into the evening tonight, but it should stay pretty light as we go through the next few hours and into the overnight hours. We could see that pick up a little bit this evening, but it'll be brief. And then we see a little bit more of that dry air and then more concentrated showers start to move in tomorrow morning. So again, we're talking about snow above that 4,500 feet range. So McCall is about at 5,000, just to give you a little bit of a reference. So some of that more showery conditions continue all the way through Monday. And then Tuesday, things look to be a little bit drier. But you can see for tomorrow, we'll see a little bit more of those dry conditions for Magic Valley spots. And again, the mountains, we talked about that snow chance, again, a little bit on the higher side as we go towards McCall. And then valley areas, I really think for the most part, we'll be seeing mostly rain, but we could see a little bit of that snow and a rain snow mix very briefly. So you can see for valley spots, we continue to see those precipitation chances through Monday, but then after that, things looking pretty dry and on the cool side.